It's not working. Oh. Hi. Oh, I didn't see you there. Wow, you're like a ninja. You snuck up behind me. Sorry about that. Was I crying? Well, not exactly. More like I was... Hey. I remember. You're pretty good with computers, right? You've always seemed really smart. Maybe... if you didn't mind... then... I can confide in you a little bit? Smart? You sure you've got the right guy? Yes. But I think it's nice that you're modest. The truth is, I was trying to make myself cry. You know, I've only cried once ever that I can remember. Isn't that strange? I mean, people usually cry more than that, right? But even if I try to cry, I just can't seem to make myself do it. I suppose cutting onions would work, but... Right? It is strange. It is concerning. But that's the thing, is I've tried to think of really sad stories or sad movies, come up with sad situations in my head, and I can't do it. It's like there's some sort of block. I guess you could say I was training. But I don't know. Not even at Bambi. Isn't that strange? I mean, it's not that I don't think that it's sad. It's like... I don't know. It happens when it happens, right? Not the fox or the hound either. I guess there's just been kind of a culmination of strange things I've noticed recently. For example, I can't bring myself to take off, wow, my uniform jacket. Isn't that weird? I mean, I know I do. I have memories of taking it off, you know, when I go home from school and I change into my casual clothes or into my pajamas, right? Like, I know I'm physically capable of taking it off, but like, right now, if I tried to unbutton I just can't do it. Isn't that strange? You could unbutton your jacket, right? Can you help? I'm not sure that would be appropriate. Zippers? Hey, that's not following the school uniform code. Well, if the teachers haven't noticed, I'm not going to say anything. No, I don't think that I do get hot. And that's another thing. I don't get hot or cold. I mean, I was just thinking that, standing up here on the roof. You know, a lot of kids don't come up here this time of the year because it's so windy and cold. But I don't feel cold at all. And I don't ever get hot either. Are you a living dead girl? I hope not. That's scary. At least I think it's scary. In theory, that would be very scary. Don't you think? No, I don't think I'd disappear. At least, I hope I wouldn't. Wow! When I want to cry, I think of my unshipped merchandise. Well, I imagine that would be very frustrating, but you seem like quite the patient type. I admire that. By chance, did magnets stick to you? That'd be scary too, but also cool. No, I'm afraid not. What's so scary about it? I mean, you're you after all. You wouldn't change. I guess that's true. But it would mean I'd be stuck here forever, right? If I were a ghost. And then, I mean, everything I've been working towards, I would never achieve. That sounds like it'd be pretty awful, wouldn't it? I mean, you would go on like everyone else, and I'd be stuck here. Ghosts are hot, though. That's very silly of you. I appreciate the joke, though. It is making me feel a little less spooked out. If you're a ghost and stuck here, we're trying to figure out how to get you out of this place. Well, there actually is something that maybe you could help me with. And no, I'm not older than you. We're in the same grade, silly. You know that. We sat right next to each other our first year. At least, I hope you didn't forget. Then I look like such an idiot being the only one to remember. Only 1 inch taller than you. I'm sure you'll outgrow me eventually. I mean, I haven't grown at all this entire time. And you've definitely gotten taller. In fact, a lot of people have. I know this is going to sound strange. No, we're both 3rd years, silly. But I found something in my student file. And, well, I know I shouldn't have looked. And I didn't mean to, it just sort of happened. And, well, it's a tablet and it's locked. I thought maybe someone who is good at computers could figure out how to unlock it. Or maybe figure out the code or something. I don't know, it just feels like there's definitely something important in there. It's technically against the rules. But you can try, sure? Did I try 69420 or 42069? See, I wouldn't have even thought to try those things. That's why I need your help. I feel like such a silly thing. You know, it's our 3rd year and we're almost graduating, so I think that perhaps breaking just one rule just might not be that big of a deal. I do like your new fedora. It's very handsome on you. But you have to remember, hats aren't allowed in school, you know. Rules are made to be broken sometimes. Yes. Maybe. Yes. I've decided yes. Alright. Well, I guess lunch break is almost over, so we should head back to class, but I'll see you tonight, right? Wow. It is so spooky in here, isn't it? I'm so happy that you came. I'm also kind of nervous. It's way scarier than I thought it would be, huh? No, I don't think it'll be a nightmare, maybe. So, I have the file here. Here it is. Here we go. Isn't it kind of weird? It says the motivation project, right? But it was in my file, so I don't know quite what that's about. Forgot password? No, I actually hadn't tried that yet. Okay, let's click that first then. All right, here goes. Well, I have no idea what that means. I'm definitely going to need your guys' help to find this.
A few moments later.
Try 8963. Now that's a new one. How did you come up with 8963? It could be 830. Clock read 250 plus 300 plus 300. Subtract 20 from the sum and you get 830. Oh, I see. 8963. Question, 8 letters. Backpacks, 9 letters. Thirst is 6 letters. 3 is the sum minus 20. Whoa. Okay. I like the thought process there. So the timestamps take you to a specific word. You counted the letters in that word. Question, backpacks, thirst. Added those up minus 20. So 8963. Let's see. All right. Let's give it a go. No way! No way! Let's go! You unlocked it! Wow. Alright. I'm too nervous to look. You guys have to tell me what it says. I'm excited and I feel horrible all at the same time. I've never experienced anything like this before. It's like my brain's overclocking. Perfect school idol project? Oh, that sounds cute, like an anime or something? I'm starting to get a little nervous. Wow. Oh, it's nothing to worry about, just tax stuff, yeah? Because you look kind of pale. Part of me thinks maybe that's not the case. Hate to break it to you, but it looks like they grew you in a vat? What does that mean? A setup? I'm AI? It's a plot to improve student performance. You might want to look away. Wow! You're really starting to freak me out now. Finally, technology has reached its peak. You're made for the motivations of others, like you? The perfect school idol unit. Robot idol. You're a robot, Rooney. Well, can I see it myself, maybe? Okay. I see. Well, I'm not a ghost, so that's a good thing, right? Mm-hmm. You know what? Or maybe not, strangely, I do feel calm. I feel very calm. Well, it's like part of me feels like I should really be freaking out. Part of me feels very scared. And yet, wow! Also don't feel either of those things at all. I guess that's why I also wasn't able to cry. Except that one time, right? Well, now it all makes sense. There's a few other things in the file, but I'm not sure I want to share them. You don't need to reset me. It's almost the end of the 4-year cycle, so I'm going to get reset. Wow! Very soon, actually. So, it says here, forget everything that happened in these past 4 years, and I'll be redesigned, and then I'll start over as a first year. So, well, I'm not a ghost. Wow! But in a way, I kind of am a ghost. Because I guess I won't be going off to college after all. Well, isn't that a bummer? Am I okay with that? I guess so. I mean, I feel disappointed. Does seem like I did a lot of hard work studying. You know, I could have just put that stuff in my head to begin with, right? But I didn't. I actually had to study, and that's kind of frustrating, isn't it? And for what, you know? I'm not gonna go to college. I'm not gonna get a job. I'm never gonna fall in love or get married or have kids. I don't need any of these skills that I've learned. Well, I thought I actually don't know where I live. I can picture my house, I can picture my parents, but I guess they probably don't really exist. And I don't even know what my address is. Never thought about it. That's a really weird thing to not know, isn't it? No, I don't remember getting to school. I only ever remember being at school. That's actually how I found this place in the first... This document in the first place, is because one day I just woke up and I was here already. And I knew it was weird. I knew it was weird. I knew it was. You're right. I'll never find out the end to One Piece. I mean, I guess I will, sort of. A future version of me, you know. 20 years from now, I guess. Well, I'm very jealous of her. But maybe One Piece won't be popular then, so she won't be programmed to like One Piece, because that won't be an important aspect of her personality in order to appeal to her fellow students, so maybe she won't even care about One Piece. Maybe you can come back in 20 years and see for me. Wouldn't that be something? We cracked the password. We can figure a way around this. Maybe. Don't worry, I'll ask the fairy godmother to make you a real girl. And if that doesn't work, how many guys can say they have a robot wife? Oh, stop. You'll go on to college and move on and have a whole life. I won't even be here anymore. Not really. Not me. At least not who you're talking to now. I won't remember you. Well, now I'm certain that I feel quite sad. I wonder why they programmed me to even be able to feel this way. Lunatics? Seems kind of cruel, doesn't it? Wow. It's pretty bad, huh? I'll make every student in this school fumble classes and repeat the year as many times as it takes. That's very sweet. If they hid the information from you, it might be grounds for a lawsuit, since they would only do that if you're capable of suffering, which many philosophers see as a sign of independent life. You really are smart, aren't you? Well, I saw something in there. Do you mind if I come a little closer? What's in the rest of the document? Anything we can sacrifice to make you keep your memories? Like a certain fish and a fruit? And a fruit! I'm so jumbled up, I guess my programming's so jumbled up. It's probably not good for my wiring. Really? I want to see for myself, but it turns out I'm programmed to not undress. So, I'm sorry, I know it's kind of awkward, but could you undo these buttons for me? There's something I need to see. Wow! Well, that does it. I guess I'm a real robot. Well, it's kind of cool looking at least, isn't it? That's my core. Well, you know what they say, the key to someone's heart is their stomach, right? It's too sad for you to forget everything. Even if it's your programming, it matters. The Motivation Project has one key issue, because you may forget, but we won't. There's no way we could give up on the person who's motivated us. Wow. Okay then. Let's get out of here then, yeah? Okay. I'm kind of excited. If there's a heart, what's to stop there from being a brain? That would seal the lawsuit for sure. Yeah, maybe I do have a brain in this head of mine. Solar panel, umbrella, short term. Look for a genie lamp, a fairy godmother. Okay. Then, let's see if we can get out of here then. Can I? Wow, I'm sure you could watch TV, maybe. I'm not sure. You guys are the computer experts. Alright. Alright then. Yay! Well, let's get out of here. You know, you don't have to run so fast. I don't think there's anyone around. Can we pause here for a moment? Wow! You seem more human than most humans. Wow. Well, I actually really appreciate that. Would you do me a favor? You're going to have to... You're gonna have to button me up again. You know, I can't go out in public like this. Might draw some attention. Thank you for everything. And I'm really sorry. But I can't actually... I can't actually go with you. I just want to say, before I take this next step, I just want to say that I got quite a vision of what my life could have been, and it was very exciting, and I'm glad that I got to appreciate it and experience it in some sort of way. And I hope you have a wonderful and fulfilled life. And I'm glad that I met you. I really am. I think I really am. I suppose it's just programming, but I hope that you'll believe me. Goodbye. Emergency protocol. Unit has left the perimeter. Emergency protocol. Shutting down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.